Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy. I'm back with another one. Let's go. Been about close to 30 days since my last video. I want to just do an update training, put you guys on. So we are pretty much 2 months away before the year is over. Um, it's November 1st, Friday, November 1st, NFP day. And we got 2 months left. All right. We got 2 months left. As always, make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel. All right, very, very important. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. And I've been telling you guys pretty much all year, plug in, get on board, come learn this skill set, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, yada, yada, yada. Guys, it's time, man. It's time, man. Give yourself the biggest holiday gift by plugging into this community. So the community free Telegram link is below, Wall Street Family 2.0. Free signals get dropped, free trade ideas get dropped. Every now and then I'll do a free webinar for the community. Just an FYI, this is not an everyday thing. It's, because then I get people who hit me up. When you gonna do the next free? When you gonna do the next free? All right, guys, it's free. It is free, okay? So it comes whenever it comes. All right, it's not mandatory. Okay, it's free. So you guys should be blessed when, I do drop these setups. Tap in, plug in. And again, if you want to get on the other side, Trading Challenge 2.0, shoot me an email, set up that account. Okay. There's no monthly fee. There's no monthly subscription, no money coming out. You just got to set up an account. I get you plugged in, and that's pretty much it. And then you get access to more stuff. You get access to, these recorded webinars. You get access to basically daily analysis, plugins, about 3-4 weekly webinars. All right. And just access to a community that just is really, really active. And this week we had an amazing week in the markets, absolutely killed it. So if this is something you want to be part of, you really want to, up your skill set, come on to the other side. Definitely, definitely. But if not, if setting up an account is too much work for you, again, Wall Street 2.0 and whatever I drop in there, that's what I drop. Luckily for you guys, this week's been an awesome week. GU did amazing, and UCAD is currently dropping right now. Right, we getting there. We getting there. A little pullback, went a little bit higher, but that baby's gonna fall. So let's get into it, guys. I just want to cover some of the setups that we did take a look at this week. GU coming back alive. The first initial buy was here. That first initial buy was here. It went up about 70 pips before dropping, and now it's reversing. We got election next week, man. That's gonna really, really move the market. So last week and this week, I've been talking about, and I've talked about this before on one of my prior YouTube videos, but it's always good to revisit subjects you've touched base on before, and then you get to put it all together, right? With the new information you've acquired and, with a better outlook of the market. I was talking about breaker candles. What's a breaker candle? Breaker candle is simply put, it's when you see an engulfing candle. So, for example, an engulfing candle like this, bearish or bullish, right? An engulfing candle. And when price breaks above or below it, so this bearish engulfing candle right here, boom. And notice how price broke above it and then comes back, retest, and then you're looking for a move to the upside, right? And vice versa. If I was to go down to, let's say, just to find one, this price was at the top. So we are in this uptrend. So basically, I'm looking for a bullish engulfing candle, right? Because I'm in an uptrend, so it only makes sense. I'm looking for a bullish engulfing candle. So instead of what a lot of you guys probably been doing over the last several months is, you'll wait till price get into a major supplier demand zone, and then, based on my strategy or somebody else's or whatever it is that you use, you'll, watch for price action, so on and so forth. Now, what you can do is if you see an engulfing candle, so like in an uptrend, you want to spot those bullish engulfing candles, right? So bullish. And then the moment price breaks below it, right? That's pretty much your breaker candle. And then it's easier to catch the retest, of course, right? So since that was like on a 4-hour, if I go down to like, let's say a 15-minute or even lower, it's easier to catch the pullbacks, the retest, okay? And the same will go for when price is in a downtrend, right? So in a downtrend, the moment, so you see all these bearish engulfing candles, notice how price not breaking above it. Because usually most traders, how we think is when we see a engulfing candle, we're going to just trade in that direction. So if I see a bearish, it's easy to just trade because that's one of the most powerful price action candlesticks in trading, right? Let's keep this simple. And then I would just trade in that direction, right? Got another one right here. And see, if anything, you got a pullback, but it never broke above. And then you got a continuation sell, right? So let's say price continues to go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, right? On GU right now. If I get a close above this 4-hour bearish engulfing, that would be my breaker candle, right? And you want to just, of course, as always, anything that I teach you, anything I show you guys, I always tell you back test, back test, back test. All right. So after you watch this video, go back and back test. After I get the break, remember, after you get a break of anything, what do you want to look for? You want to look for a retest, right? You want to watch for a retest and then a continuation to the upside. So how I was able to get that small buy that was dropped earlier in the free Telegram, right? We go down. We had a breaker candle. So you see here, price came down, and you see this bearish engulfing candle right here. The moment price broke, that was your breaker candle. The breaker. Watch for the retest. And it always helps when you have confluence, right? You look at the MACD, price not breaking this low, and then there's your buy, right? There's your buy. And of course, you can enter this in a number of ways, right? Either wait for, so if I was to stay on this 1 hour, once this 1 hour closed above this bearish, I get in on the next candle, place my stop loss below, and then boom, or you can go down into the minutes and watch for the sequence. So like this. Right, so this and right here, break, change of character, retest, retest, all these pullbacks are your retests for an entry. All right, those are a couple of ways that you could have entered the market, and that's exactly what we did. That allowed us to get that buy and get about 55 pips. These majors are really, really booming, right? And pretty much inside the other community, right? These guys be killing it. James be killing it, man. Shout out to James. James is a beast inside this community. Looking for a buy. And one thing I love about this trading community, everybody comes with their perspective, and I don't beat up nobody on their trading style. James over here loves harmonics. So he uses harmonics alongside the information that I provide and everything else, puts it together, and boom. See, that's one of the main things about trading. You're putting everything you've learned, and you come inside a community and you share ideas with others, right? This is a shared community. You share ideas with others, right? You bounce ideas off each other. Iron sharpens iron. I think most traders need that. You need that, right? If I'm an athlete, I play basketball, I play soccer, I play like I'm only going to get better based on my competition, based on the people I work with. Shout out to Ricardo over here. Also just getting very technical, very skilled. So you learn from each other, right? Obviously, if you participate, if you sit on the bench and you don't do nothing, you don't participate, you're not going to get better. You're not going to learn nothing. You're not going to really get better. But those who participate, like my girl Natasha over here, Judith and so many others, this is how you get good. So I always recommend, like, guys, if you're in the Wall Street, try to get over here because you want to be a part of this. You want to be able to tap in with others and learn from each other. And then, of course, the morning sessions and so on and so forth. But anyways, um, that's how we were able to pretty much take advantage of all the trade setups. So like we got in on this Euro Swiss franc buy earlier this week, right? So if I go over to Euro Swiss franc, that was another trade. We bought this and same thing. All right. So everything you've learned, all right, it still applies. So like I always say, go on daily, weekly, monthly. I always like the daily. Daily is my favorite time frame as far as high. You're getting divergence. You're still gonna do your due diligence. You see, we had a demand zone. All right, perfect. Right, perfect, perfect, perfect. And if you think about it, whatever happens on one time frame happens on every time frame. So if I come down here, right, look, I got a bearish daily engulfing candle. So price closed above here. Perfect. So everything afterwards, this pullback, that's this retest. That's a retest on a smaller time frame, right? That's a retest on a smaller time frame. So price came up. I went down to the 1 hour. As you can see, the date, it was Tuesday, October. And I said, all right, cool. We're coming off this demand zone, which is perfect. And again, I got this break right here. See that specific bearish engulfing candle? So pretty much, if you haven't put two and two together, when I see a bearish, when I'm looking to buy, I want to spot a bearish. When I'm looking to buy, when I'm looking to sell, I'm looking to spot a bullish. So like you see this bullish coming off this demand at the bottom here, that's cool. That's also a good sign that price is going to go on the uptrend. But if I wanted to sell, I would want to see price break below it. If I wanted to continue to sell, I would like to see price break below it. That's what breaker candle, pull back and then sell. If I'm looking to buy, as you can see right here, right? So BC, breaker candle. So I get my break and then you get your retest and then you get your buy. All right. And then you get your buy. And then you factor in your risk to reward. And that's another thing. I don't know if I'm going to make a separate video. I probably should. Just talking about risk to reward. Over the last probably week and a half, it just occurred to me how many people underestimate risk management when it comes to trading. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be good at trading, I know there's 1,000 videos on YouTube all over the net on how to, take trades and learn about order blocks, smart money concept, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. I'm going to be honest with you. The number one thing you truly need to learn is the risk management part. If you don't know how to factor in the risk management part, the math part, right? You're not going to be successful at trading. That's just the reality of it. It's the honest, cold truth. It's if you don't know how to factor in your risk management, it's like saying, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy. How many people have you ever talked to, even yourself? I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I want to be successful, but you have poor money management. You can't have poor money management and say, I want to be rich and successful. That's polar opposite. You can't have one without the other, right? You need both components. That's like me getting in a car expecting to hit the gas, but I don't have no engine. How do I expect the car to move? I don't have no engine. All right. So you have to, like, mandatory, more so than the strategy itself. Everybody loves to watch my videos and other videos and the strategy. I got to get good at the strategy. No, you got to get good at the risk management. How much are you risking? So I like to use this as an example. If I'm risking, let's say 15 pips, I'm gonna keep this simple, and my reward is let's say 50 pips. All right, so I'm risking 15, my reward, let's say 16, all right, 15.9, and my reward is 57 pips. So 16. So let's say I use that standard. Let's say I have $5,000 and I use a standard. So that means I'm risking $160. I'm risking $160. I got to ask myself a couple questions. One, am I okay risking $160 on a $5,000 account or a $3,000 account or a $10,000, right? I got to ask that. Now, I shouldn't be putting a standard if I have $300 in my account. That's too much. If I have $300 and I'm risking 160, half my account is already gone. Even if I get lucky and the trade goes my way, it doesn't matter. That's a large risk. You have to understand your risk to reward. So I got that 5,000. Am I okay? Most of you guys are going to say, yes, I'm okay. So good. So that means no matter what, I'm gonna die knowing that, hey, if this goes my way, perfect. If it doesn't, I'm okay losing that $160. Now, if it goes my way and it goes up that 57, how much is that? Right? That's $570. All right. Every 10 pips on a standard is $100. So 57 pips, $570. All right. So am I okay risking $160 for $570? Is that a good risk to reward? The answer is yes, 1 to 3. I like to shoot a little bit higher, but yes, 1 to 3. These are the things you have to know that. But if you're going into your trading account and you're just automatically entering trades without even knowing the lot size that you're entering, how many pips, if you haven't done all of that, guys, that's bad trading. You are not trading, you are gambling. You are not trading, you are gambling. And so many people underestimate that. So check this out. Think about this. I'm risking 160. Let's say I lose the trade. Let's say instead of it retesting here, it pulled back and it took me out before taking off. I lose 160. Right? Remember, 1 to 3. What does that mean also? Ladies and gentlemen, with a 1 to 3 risk to reward, that means I can basically lose up to 3 trades before I really go into the negative. Because if I lose 160, right? Boom, I lose another trade, 2 trades. 160 plus 160 is what? That's 320. But if I win this 570 pip, $570 dollar trade, right, off 57 pips, I make up for the 360 I lost, and I still come out 140, over 140, right? 170 to be exact. You understand? So you have to understand the risk and reward of this. That's actually more important. That's the beauty about 1 to 3. Why do you think when traders be like, yeah, risk, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5? I always look for a 1 to 5 or what do you think that means? That means I have X amount of chances to lose and still come out ahead. Me personally, I like 1 to 5 and up. So that means I could lose that trade up until 5 times. So if on my 5th try, I finally hit, guess what? Even all those L's that I took previously, I make up for all of it. That means I get my money back, and I'm either at break even or I made a little bit of money. I don't know if anybody's ever broke it down to you or you've ever heard it that way, but that's the whole point of 1 to 3. Think about it. 1 divided by 3 is what? 33%. You don't have to be a 70% successful trader, 80%, 90%. No, just 33%. 30. Imagine walking around telling people, hey, I hit 30% of the time on my trades and I'm still successful. That's wild. Because in our mind, 30% is super low, right? Like we kind of look at it like as a grade level, like, no, we want 70% and higher. No, 30% is amazing, especially when it comes to trading. So understanding the risk to reward is actually more vital than the strategy itself. You can learn the strategy all you want. All right. But if you don't have your risk management down, I promise you, right? You only jump out of trades, in and out of trades. You cut your losses early. You only do that because of fear. Why do you fear? Because you don't know. You fear what you don't understand. You fear the unknown. So the only way to get that is to educate yourself and to know what you're doing. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to touch base on that real quick because that's very, very important. And on some of my webinars this week, teaching, I realize a lot of people really, really underestimate and don't know nothing about risk management. There's some of you guys who are watching this right now, you don't even know how to count pips, which is very, very scary. Everything starts at the basic, guys. Everything starts at the foundational level. All right. That's why when it comes to my trading is actually not advanced. This is not advanced stuff, guys. If you think about it, like I give you a couple, go on a higher time frame, figure out what type of trend you're in and what zone are you at. All right, we're at a demand zone. Okay, perfect. So I know I'm at a demand zone. I need to be looking for signs for buys. I need to be looking for signs for buys. All right, perfect. Perfect. I'm on this 4-hour. Perfect. So I just showed you, hey, I got this right here on this 4-hour. I got this bearish engulfing candle. Price broke above it. So this is my breaker candle. So now I don't even care about all this other stuff going on there. I just need to see price break above this breaker candle. Perfect. After that, wait for a retest. And then boom, calculate my risk to reward. Calculate how much do I want to risk? 20 pips, 18 pips, whatever. Boom. Right. And there's my trade to the upside. That's it. Right? I followed the rules. I implemented everything that I know of, right, as a trader. And I live and die by the results. That's trading. Simple. That's it. It took me no more than what, 40, 30 seconds to go through that whole thing. And you can do the same thing too. So, we overcomplicate things a lot. We do. We always think it's something else, something else, something else. I need to watch this. I need to implement this. I need to implement that. No, you need a simple strategy. It's not going to be overly complicated. You need to understand that strategy. And then you need to have a nice risk to reward management. You do that, I promise you, you will be a successful trader. You will be a successful trader. I just prove it to you. You don't even have to have not even a 50% win strategy. You could be at 30. That means you have to be correct 30% of the time, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand that? Only 30% of the time. Like I said, this week we had an amazing week trading. An amazing week trading. Look at this. Euro USD, boom. Same thing. Right? Same thing. Price came, to this demand zone, daily demand zone, right? We had a close above here. Perfect. Pretty much perfect. And look, this was last Tuesday. Breaker candle. Boom. I could have bought here because that's my previous low. So my stop loss is down here. And then it gave you another opportunity on Tuesday again here. And there's your buy. And there's your buy. Right? It's about 20. And boom. Right? 1 to 5. 1 to 5. That means you could have lost this trade 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You guys got to think about it. This whole sequence, right? Breaker candle, also in a way, haven't already kicked in. That's also your pretty much your change of character. Break, retest. Bro, that entire process, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. That takes time. The market is only going to do this so much before it actually needs to do what it needs to do. All right, I'm going to say that again. The market, right, at the end of the day, it has a target it has to reach. So it can only dance around, whipsaw, do fake outs before it has to do what it has to do. Think about this. I need the market to create a low or high, then change character. From here, look, Wednesday the 23rd, all the way up here to Friday the 25th. Just this impulsive move to break out took a day and a half. Then to come back and retest. Then to finally make its move. So if you understand this process, and I'm being nice, I'm going to say over 50% of the time, it's going to play out. Over 50%. What did I just say? You need 30. You need 30. So if you understand your risk to reward, you're in the money. You are in the money, ladies and gentlemen. So EU, we also had NU. There you go. You also got into that. So we had an amazing, amazing week trading. So I'm just showing you guys the examples. Let's go to my markups. Card over here, just beautiful, beautiful. Look at these. Look at these, man. Look at these. Dropped it. Where we at? Where we at? Trying to find my markups. It might, when you come in here, it might seem overwhelming because so many people are dropping charts. You're trying to figure out what's going on, but I promise you, it's all good. It's all positive. It's going to help you get better. So as you can see here, Euro USD buy, AUD USD buy, New Zealand USD buy. I had this all. This was on the 30th, right? So again, I had a break. So now look, I got in. I want you to see this. I got in. It came down, it retested, and it created a new low. So that means what do I want to do? I want to do it again. I want to wait for that setup. I'm not going to lie. I actually held on to my trade. So it rallied back to the upside. But in this case, right, again, I have my breaker candle. Also, change of character. Came back, retest, boom. That happens. I got to wait for it again. Another bearish engulfing candle. Break. Retest. Buy. All right, retest, buy. Breaker candle, right? There's my engulfing. That bearish engulfing. Break, retest, buy. So even if you're like a scalper, an intraday trader, quick 30 pips to the upside. And as you can see, this big bullish. So I'm not expecting it's NFP day, price to break below, probably consolidate here and continue going up. All right. We also did, what we do for gold? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we didn't trade gold. We traded silver. That silver sell. See that? I think you guys even had that as well. Silver. There you go. That's the silver. Setting up for another sell. You can just tell. Right? So how do we do that? Right here. Right? Bullish, bearish, right? Close below. See that bullish engulfing candle on this daily? So obviously the higher the time frame, the better. Somebody's gonna ask me in the comments, which time frame should I do it on? Which time frame? It works on all time frames, ladies and gentlemen. The higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation, the better it is, the better, right? So as you can see, even on the 1 hour. So down here was the daily. This was a 1 hour one. And you see how this 1 hour bullish engulfing, notice you didn't get any more after that. But as soon as it broke, look at these pullbacks. So that's why I got the pullback. See that? Breaker candle. See that? Breaker candle. Pullback. Sell. Breaker candle. Pullback. Sell. Pullback. Sell. And then you got another pullback and then another sell. Right? How do you feel comfortable selling again? Because it went beyond here, right? This is your high. So all you got to do, again, when it came back up, either wait for a close below, because your stop loss is going to be somewhere up here, or go down to the minutes and watch for the sequence inside here. Right? Watch for the sequence inside here. Change a character, retest, and then sell. All right. So the stuff you guys get in the free Telegram, obviously we also talk about in the private community. We just do more of it as opposed to just getting one or a couple throughout the week. But yes, just understanding the breaker candle. And again, I've talked about this prior. Got to go back on my YouTube probably like a year ago. But now, with everything you guys have learned by bringing this all together, you really have a powerful, powerful strategy. And actually very simple and easy. So look, totally forgot about this EJ. I should have grabbed it too. Don't know how I missed this, but when you're up on your other trades, like me personally, like I'd just be done. But anyways, so just to prove my point, right? Daily on this UJ, Euro JPY, we're pretty much around the supply zone, and we're at a daily retest. If you look at the market as a whole, there's a lot of daily retests, a lot. US pairs, JPYs, a lot. So you can just, you already know, especially ahead of election, a lot's about to happen. So boom, again, and I'm just pointing them out. See how this is going up? That's why I said, be on the lookout for the bearish engulfing candle. So you had one right here, down here. That bearish engulfing, the moment price, that wick is a retest on the smaller time frame. There's your buy. Then you had another one right here. See this big one? Break, retest, and then another buy. I just wanted to point that out. So now look at this. All right. So boom. See that bullish engulfing? since I want to sell, I want to see this specific bullish engulfing candle get broken, right? I actually had two, 1, 2, so both are good. Break, and there's your pullback. So yesterday, Thursday, and what you do, you pretty much, you could have waited for this bearish candle to close below, right? Obviously, you would have missed some pip opportunity, but you would have still, 80 pips, even on the pullback, about 50. Or take a wild guess. That's right, go down to the minutes. All right, when price came down, minutes, change, retest, pullback, and then look for yourself. All right, then look for yourself. I'll do that again. 3 minutes, just in case you guys didn't see it, right there. It's your spot, you change your character, your retest, and then your sell-off. Beautiful sell-off to the downside. Right? Very simple, very easy, not hard. Right? As you can see, so when I say watch for sell, sometimes when you guys are looking at my markups and you say, well, so should I buy? Should I sell now? Watch. You understand the strat? Watch. You can't just buy or sell. Okay, this is not like those signal channels where people just buy here, sell here, here's all the coordinates, da 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 da. To me, I've always said that's lazy trading, where one person is doing all the work and everybody's just expecting all those trades to hit. Remember, you got to think, not all the trades are going to hit. Not all the trades are going to hit. I'm going to say that one more time. Not all the trades are going to hit. So you got to be prepared for that. But at the end of the day, what do you need? You need a what? 30%. Just 30. Hell, sometimes you don't even need 30. Guess what? You need less. That's right, less. You could get away with 20. With the right risk to reward, you can get away with 20. Imagine only being 20% correct and you still a profitable trader. You're still a profitable trader. So same thing, breaker candle. See that on the 1 hour right there. So of course, I always like using 1 hour, really 1 hour, 4 hour. Don't mess with the 2, 3. But yeah, 1 hour, 4 hour. And then once I spot a good breaker candle, so instead of sitting at the top waiting for all this price action, which I can do, it still works. The fact that I just spot that breaker candle, I just wait for it to get broken. Break, and there's my retest, and there's my sell. This was really good. I don't know why I didn't take this. I should have put an alert. This was really, damn, 280 pips. That was really good. I hope my guys caught this. Did you guys catch this? Let's write that in the chat. Sell setup. Did anyone catch this? This was a really good one. 200 plus pips. And over 100 on each. Shaking my head. I don't know how I missed those. And I've been missing, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, put this in the wrong chat. Copy, delete. Sorry. And then this over 200 pips. I missed the JPYs again. See if somebody respond. Yeah. I think I did. I had it marked up. Good job. See that? Just came in 1014. Somebody just Natasha, right? And I was just talking about her on her markups and stuff. That's guys, plug in. So if you look at her positions, look, So basically 29 on USD Swiss franc. Basically 59, 60. So I forgot we did Great Britain Swiss franc, but yeah, so well over 100 pips just on these three positions. About close to 150, right? 148, and change. Guys, you only need about 50 to 100 pips a week trading. You do that, absolutely killed it. So they did catch it. They did catch it. So like I said, a great, great community. Something you definitely want to be a part of. But yeah, guys, just understanding that. So again, on this odd JPY, right? There was a breaker candle. See that? Came down, and then look at the retest. Look at the retest, and boom. All right, you want to practice that. So again, even on this uptrend here, see? Beautiful. See that engulfing? That wick. So that was pretty much your breaker candle. Go down to 1 hour. Scroll down. There we go. See that? Break. There's your retest for a buy. Right. Or if you are already on the 1 hour and you see that price was coming to a demand zone, the moment this bearish engulfing happened, just wait for the break. Boom, made a deeper pullback, but at the end of the day, it never broke this low. So let's say you would have bought right here, stop loss below, or maybe not all the way. Let's say just argument, you got taken out, but this low is not boom. So let's say you lost that trade. Again, let's say you lost 2 trades, and then you finally get in, and then it takes off. Ladies and gentlemen, the risk to reward, that's what I'm saying. When you really understand your risk to reward, I mean, it's game over. You should be more excited about understanding your risk to reward than the strategy itself. The strategy is important. Understanding Fibonacci is important. All that is important. But when you understand risk to reward, it's practically game over, because that's going to save you every time. That's going to save you every time. The 2-3 trades you would have lost probably trying to jump in this buy before it really took off, you're going to make back and then some. 1 to 6. Well, obviously your stop loss not going to be 100 pips. So look at that. You see how the lower, look, the more, look, imagine I had 100 pip stop loss. Nobody should have 100 pip stop loss. But look, 100 pips, look at your reward though. It's still 6 times that, because this is a target entry of 649 pips. So to have 100 pip stop loss, you have to have a really big account. Because you put a standard on that, you're talking about over $1,000. So if I'm gonna risk $1,000, my reward better be, quadruple that amount. But if, let's say I risk 1,000, so 1,006 I'm putting on the line, but my reward is $6,049. But if I lower the risk, look at that. Look at how much the reward goes up. The lower the risk, that's why I always say try not to go above 30. Look at that. Look at the reward now. So that same standard, I'm risking $340 for 6,049. Do you understand me, guys? Are you with me? This is more important than the strategy itself. You can have a crappy strategy, guys, a shit strategy. It fucking sucks. It could be so basic and minute, but if you understand your risk to reward and you have a strong mental hold on your emotions, you can be a profitable trader. It can be that easy. But luckily for you and everybody else that's inside the community, I'm a pretty decent trader. So you're not gonna have a shit strategy. If we're being honest with ourselves, let's be real, especially if you're in the free Wall Street 2.0 Telegram. When do I drop a when it doesn't play out? It might take a while, like this GCAD. I think I posted this GCAD, and then somebody put a. Let me see if I can find it, or they took it away. Yeah, I said it took a couple weeks. Yeah, I'll take a couple weeks. Take some time. There we go. Whoever put this emoji, don't be afraid. Right? This was the GCAD. Just take some time. Or like UCAD. It might go up just a little bit. So again, this could have been your losing trade. But I promise you guys, you think I'm gonna lose 6, 7, 8 trades in a row? Be honest. If you're watching this, right? You think go into the go look at the stuff that you think I'm gonna lose 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades in a row. With all due respect, you're out your fucking mind if you think I'm losing that many trades in a row. And the ones where I do lose, not even lost. Just wasn't ready. I promise you, it's going to come back. It's going to spin the block. It's going to spin the block. And as you can see, you're going to be in profit. Rarely am I going to drop a trade where it just goes 500 pips the opposite way. Nah. But like I said, 20 to 30%. You 20 to 30% correct, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. As you can see here, man, tell mom, tell your dad, tell your family, tell your loved ones, tell your wife, your husband, whoever. Hey, we're gonna be all right. 2025, it's up. 2025, it is up. It's up and it's stuck. So yeah, I just wanted to go over this real quick, show you how powerful, just revisiting. Like, there you go again, this breaker candle. Just understanding that. And it's absolutely a game changer, especially when you understand the whole change of character concept, retest concept, boom, boom, boom. So now you factor in that breaker candle and just wait for price to break that, plus the retest, everything. Guys, you got a dope strategy. All right, real quick, crypto, and then kind of wrap this up. So Bitcoin, pretty much back to all-time highs. I'm really waiting for these altcoins. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm waiting for these altcoins. Altcoins need to move. So you see right now, see how Bitcoin is going up today? Look at that breaker candle right there. See, it even works on crypto. See that bearish engulf? See how price broke above it, came to retest, and now it's going up. Now it's going up. Just prove my point. Now it's going up. So just spotting that, the fact you just spot that on the daily, you don't got to worry about all this other price action that's happening here. Just wait for price to break, get that retest, and there's your buy. There's your buy. I'm expecting, especially with election, Bitcoin to go and create a new high, 75, potentially 80,000. But do not forget about these guys, especially from an investment standpoint. Get ready for this buy on Ripple. Guys, get ready for this buy on Ripple. Get ready for this buy on Ripple. Do not get left behind. We're still undervalued. 51 cents. Guys, that's a bargain. Cardano, 35 cents. 36. Guys, that's a bargain. Like, don't miss out. Do not miss this. Do not miss this. Altcoin season is coming. Altcoin season is coming. Do not miss. Come on. This is where a lot of you guys are really going to generate your wealth. This is where a lot of you guys are really going to make a shit ton of money. All right. Some of you guys, the disciplined ones, you're going to kill it in Forex trading and day trading. But most of you guys, this right here, right? This right here. All right. Solana. Right. So again, See, I did this for Solana a couple weeks ago. Somebody asked me, see that breaker candle. You see this bearish candle? See how price broke above it? And you got to remember, guys, engulfing candles don't happen like. So when one pops out, and for example, like right here, you see this bullish? See how price just goes in that direction? Another bullish, price goes in that direction. This bearish, price goes in that direction. But when price breaks above or below it, so in this case, price broke above it, you have a great break and retest strategy. And there you go. But don't forget about these altcoins, guys. Don't forget about these altcoins. I mean, they're dormant, a lot of them, 16 cents. Expecting this to go to $1 and beyond, 16 cents. Can't afford 16 cents. We got major, major problems. All right, $2. This gets back to $2 at 16 cents. You do the math. All right, I'm going to do the math for you. I'm going to do the math for you. I put $10,000, 16 cents, 62. This goes back to just $2. $2. Guys, my 125. My $10,000 turned into 125. I believe in the next 18 months, you're going to get that explosion. Obviously, the more money you put in, the bigger the payout. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, concerns, ask in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Share this with somebody. Guys, get this to your friends, family. I'm pretty sure you guys have a whole trading community, people trying to really learn. This is simple. I don't teach difficult concepts here. Try to make your life easy, but I'm a realist. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm not here to play to your fantasy, your delusion. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why I'm able to make the picks that I make, and I'm confident. Right. I understand the risk to reward. So like, share, comment. If you want access to the free Wall Street, the Telegram link is in the description box below. That's free. If you want to tag in with the rest of us and really upgrade your skill set, you really serious about becoming a better trader, tap in over here, shoot me an email, and I'll get you set up. All right. So it's Friday, November 1st, guys. We got 2 months left before the year is out, man. This year has been an absolute blessing. Let's get it. Let's go. It's your boy. I'll see you all on the next webinar. All right. Take care. Stay blessed. Have a good one.